Notice when you go to somebody else's house, you never quite feel 100% at home. You know why? No room for your stuff. Somebody else's stuff is all over the place. And what awful stuff it is. Where did they get this stuff?
That is the late, great George Collin doing one of his many rants on stuff. We have too much stuff. When people come over to our place, I try to stuff our stuff elsewhere so nobody sees our stuff. Luckily, we got go-to Grandma Kathy Buckworth with us to help us with our stuff.
So much stuff. I've been in the same house for 24 years. So much stuff, Tim.
And 4 kids.
And 4 kids, and who have moved out, but so gracefully left all their crap behind, right? So we have so much of them left over in our house, too. And it's a lot of things friends in my age we're facing, right? In terms of we're thinking about downsizing, we're thinking about getting rid of our stuff. Where do you start? This is the big thing, right?
Where do you start? Because you have a list of things here.
I do. My #1 tip is assume your children want nothing. And if anything they take is gravy. I'm not kidding. They don't want your big pottery collection. They don't want your silverware, probably. They don't want like that dresser that's been in your family but doesn't look great. You know, all of those things. Assume they want nothing. Right. If they want something, ask them to identify it. And you know what? Can they take it now? Why not? Yeah. Do you still need it?
Do we still have to ask them, or do you get rid of it and then they say, what? Why didn't you ask it? What do you mean?
Well, it's the easiest way to get rid of something. But give them a deadline. Say, well, I want that desk, but not yet. No, you're getting it next week, or I'm giving it to somebody else. My mom actually used to put out everything in her garage, and we'd go pick through it like a mini garage sale with no tags on it, right?
Yeah.
So decide. And the second thing you got to think about is your kids don't want their own stuff. So, you know, you were talking about maybe getting rid of stuff when the kids aren't there, and that's a great strategy, actually.
We just did that this week.
Yeah, exactly. But even your grown children, too, say, look, I have this. They might have forgotten you have that stuff, right? So let them know, I have this stuff of yours. Do you want it, or I'm actually going to get rid of it? I'm going to throw it out. Or what are you going to do with it? And that's the next decision. What are you going to do with it? Go on Facebook Marketplace. Are you trying to make money, or just get rid of the stuff?
Yeah.
You know, offer it for free on Facebook Marketplace, or sell it through a service. You can find, you know, places that'll do that.
Do you ever do yard sales? You ever done, have you ever done that before?
I have. I'm not a big fan. I'm bigger on a donation, like taking it to a furniture bank or something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, yard sales are a great way to do it.
Do they always want our stuff?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if they do. And what is your goal? And the thing that people need to think about is, where are you moving next? How much stuff do you need at your next place? So you don't want to get rid of so much stuff that you have to buy new stuff. You have to get new furniture, a new couch, whatever. Now, you might need to, just depending on the space you're moving into. When are you moving? Where are you moving to? Are you just retiring to your cottage? It's probably already furnished. Do you need anything from your house, or do you want to swap some things out? Maybe if you're moving to a retirement home, as my parents did, they're in a suite. They picked out, you know, their beds and their couch and their comfortable stuff, and that was it, and everything else went. And they worked with a service to do that. And there are downsizing services. Downsizing Diva is a great one. They're great, and they've been on my show too. And they literally gave my parents a checklist that they could work through every day. Very workable, very easy. And that's my sort of
the checklist of how to get rid of
this
things.
Stuff. Do this. You know, go through this kitchen drawer. They went through their whole house.
Because it's so daunting to go through the whole house.
Exactly. Attack this closet, attack the basement room, attack whatever. So the time to start downsizing, I hate to tell you, everybody, it's right now. Like, it's literally right now. Like, go through all the drawers in your kitchen, everything you don't need, get rid of it.
It's the attics and it's the basements that we don't spend as much time in.
Absolutely.
I know my parents went through that, going through the attic, and there's tons of old stuff to go through. So and that takes time, and that is daunting.
And the time is a big thing, right? Because as I mentioned, sort of off the top of your kids want something, they say, but Mom, when I move to a bigger house, or you know, when I have this settled, no, do you want it now or not? Because otherwise, it just hangs on it, hangs on it, hangs on your house. So check with your family and friends and see what they want, but really determine what is your goal in getting rid of this stuff, making money, just getting rid of it, moving to a new place. You know, what are you going to do with this stuff? And now if you're moving to a new place, if you're moving far away, do you want to pay to move that stuff? That's the other thing. Or do you just say, I'm going to get rid of everything and get new stuff? So factor that into your cost as well in terms of, but I really like that couch. It's like, but is it worth spending $300 to move it?
Yeah, like how many things in your house, we're under a minute here until we got to go, but like, is there a lot of stuff in your house that you can't live without?
I'm not a stuff person. I literally could walk away from all of the stuff, actually, except for pictures of my kids and stuff like that.
And that's good, because there's all different type of personalities. Some people just like to hang on to things just in case.
Likes stuff.
So he does, right, yeah.
And that's the other thing. You have to have that discussion with your partner, right, to make sure that you're getting rid of the right stuff, Tim.
Can you do it when they're away?
You can do it when they're away.
Okay,
when is he traveling next? Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
When I can do that.
Where can we listen to your podcast?
You can listen to Go To Grandma. You can listen to anywhere you get your podcast.
Anywhere
iTunes,
your podcast.
iTunes, Spotify.
And you're a great follow on the socials too. So at Kathy Buckworth. So good luck with your stuff. Good luck with your stuff. That's a record number of stuff.
Times we said stuff.
mentioned
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.